What's up, Stock Guy, Thrash and Zombie? Welcome to my channel. This is the Metal Tag 2024. As you can tell, I'm still battling this bullshit. I was gonna do this a couple weeks ago, and I just didn't feel like it. So, I forget who did it this year. It wasn't the Rock Scout. It was somebody else. 20 questions as usual. I have the same answer for 3 of these questions just because that's how it worked out. I couldn't figure anything else out, so, whatever. Let's just start off with the first question. Name a release you're eagerly anticipating in 2024. Anthrax. I'm seriously hoping that they release their next album this year. I keep seeing posts from them that they're doing the vocals and the guitars are almost done and this and that, and they've been working on it for a few years now. So I'm hoping this year is the year. And I remember a couple years ago, I think it was it Charlie Benante, for the drummer. I think he said that the new album was going to be heavier than the last one, really thrashy. So I'm just excited. I mean, I love Anthrax, my favorite band, so it's been since 2016, I think, since For All Kings came out. That's a long fucking time. It's been 8 years. Yeah, 8 years since their last album. I think that's the longest they've gone, maybe, without an album. I don't remember, but anyway, yeah, so Anthrax. Number 2, Chinese New Year. 2024 is the year of the dragon. Show an album inspired by or containing dragons on the cover. I got one with one dragon. That's Holy Grail. Crisis in Utopia. Looks like a dragon decimated this entire city. There's nothing left but dead bodies and shit. It's definitely a dragon, in my opinion. So, there's that. Holy Grail, Crisis in Utopia. That's a good album, by the way. Number 3, what was your favorite album you acquired in 2023? It's not a new album, it's a compilation, it's a cassette, it's a compilation from 1988. And I had this when I was a teenager, and I loved this album. And somebody posted this on Facebook a couple days ago. It's an album called Thrash Metal. The funny thing is, the first side is all thrash metal. It's got Hook and Mouth by Megadeth, Caught in a Mosh by Anthrax, Evil Has No Boundaries, Slayer, Mistress of Pain, Death Angel. That's the first time I ever heard Mistress of Pain by Death Angel was on this. And Brainwash by Nuclear Assault. And then we go to side 2, which is not one thrash metal song on the entire side. Ashes to Ashes by Vinnie Vincent Invasion. I'm Alive by Halloween. 24 Hours Ago by Sabotage. Me Against the World, Lizzie Borden. And then this other band I've never heard of called Cat, spelled with a K, Metal Messiah. So, I don't know why they call it thrash metal. Only the first side's thrash metal. The rest is just heavy metal. Even Vinnie Vincent Invasion's not really heavy metal in my opinion. It's glam. But I love this, even though only one side's thrash. And I was so happy when I found it, because I was looking for, I had a bunch of different compilations like this when I was a teenager, and I never thought I'd find any. I found this one. This is one I really remember, so it's cool that I found it. I liked it. Let's see. Number 4, was there a title in 2023 you're satisfied to purchase digitally, not physical media, and why? I don't usually buy digital albums. When I buy from Bandcamp if I buy like a record or a cassette or CD, they give you the digital download in your Bandcamp thing. And there's nothing there that I bought digitally. I don't see the point in that, because you can stream. If you subscribe to any streaming service, you can stream it, and see if you even like it instead of before you buy it. So yeah, I don't really buy anything digitally, so I don't have an answer for that. I never fucking did this one. Shoot. Show an album that doesn't mutually match the cover art. Guess I'm going to skip it because I don't have anything for that. Let me see if there's anything in here real quick. Looking. Let's go with this. This cover art's kind of nonsensical. It doesn't really tell you what, unless you know the band, you're not going to know what kind of music this is. It may have to do with the sound of white noise. That might be like a sound wave or something. But looking at this, you're not going to know, like I said, unless you know Anthrax, what kind of music this is. It doesn't really match what's in there. So I guess that's fine, whatever. I don't care. Who is the metal artist you own the most items by? Originally, I thought it was Anthrax. And I looked through, and it's not. It's not Metallica. It's not Overkill. I don't think it's Overkill. Because it could be Overkill, actually. Hold on. Let's see. I picked something else. So, I was wrong. It's Overkill that I have the most of. I have a bunch of single albums like this, and then I have the box set, and I have a bunch of CDs of Overkill, and one or two cassettes of Overkill, equaling out to around 20 pieces of Overkill media. I originally thought it was Creator, but no, it's Overkill. Quite surprising, honestly. I didn't even think about that. It's funny. Show an album you blind bought in 2023. So, where I go consigning design a lot, he has so many records. He's got thousands of them, and they're all just thrown in a mishmash of shit. To find anything, you gotta go through every fucking thing. Rifle through. Come across a lot of duplicates. Sometimes, though, I'll find shit that wasn't there the last time. Stuff I haven't seen. That's where I found the OG copy of Tor's first album, which I traded with Aaron Muth Alamere for Savage's Gutter Ballet. Some other weird things there I found. And this one, never heard of the band. I knew it was metal just by the cover, just because originally it's an OG copy from, here's 1986 or 85. 86. And a lot of you, when I showed it, said, "Oh yeah, that's a good band." It would be Cyclone, Brutal Destruction. There was another one I bought with this. It was also Blind Buy, but this one's better than that one. This is a great album. I didn't know a lot of bands from the 80s, like lesser known bands like this one. I just knew the big names, obviously, but this is a great album. It was a great find. Too bad that this is like this, but the record itself is in really nice condition. So Cyclone, Brutal Destruction. was a blind buy. Show a title you own on more than one format. I could have shown many. I mean, there's Tesla, which I guess isn't really considered metal. Skid Row, Overkill, but my choice. Did I bring that one out? I did not, did I? I think I got a copy in here though. Oh shit! Here it is. There's this Creator Extreme Aggression. I have it on vinyl, CD, and cassette. I probably have it on an 8-track if they had it on an 8-track, which I'm sure they don't. But the sorry, the Skid Row I also have on all 3 formats. Same with the Tesla. I think I have Overkill's Years of Decay on all 3 formats. I have another one that's not metal. I also have in 3 formats, which was Seven Mary 3. Great band, I love it. So yeah, Creator, Extreme Aggression. Bookworm, show off a release conceptually inspired by literature. This one took me a while. This is Revocation, The Outer Ones. Quite a few of the songs in here are inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. As you can tell, they have this cover. It's kind of an H.P. Lovecraft sort of fucking thing. So yes, Revocation, The Outer Ones. Let's see. Name a band you would travel a considerable distance to see live in 2024. Crypta. I would love to see Crypta live. Because they're fucking awesome. I also just found out the fucking... No, it wasn't Crypta. It was Nervosa. Never mind. I think. Anyway, Crypta. Because their last album was... I played that dozens of times, and it's fucking amazing, and I would just love to see them live. Speaking of that, back when the lead singer of Crypta was in Nervosa as lead singer, and one of the guitarists or the drummer, I don't remember which, they were both in Crypta, no, not Crypta, it's Nervosa. Nervosa did play at a place in Brattleboro, or in Vermont, called the Stone Church. And I wanted to go see him, and I was like, fuck, I don't have anybody to go with. It's just weird going by myself, so I didn't go, and I fucking regret that every day. Oh yeah, I didn't get this either. Sour Grapes show a 2023 release that you enthusiastically purchased, but eventually lost interest in. Ugh. I forgot to get this down. Come on. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. That'd be Black Braid 2. The first album I thought was great. And I was excited for this one. But it kind of sounds similar to the first one. All the songs kind of sound similar. Listening to it again and again, I'm just kind of like, it's not a lot of variation or variety in the songs. So, I mean, a lot of people like it. I mean, black metal anyway to me, kind of, a lot of songs sound very similar. You know, bad production and just kind of same riffs throughout every song, kind of. So I don't know. I'm not enjoying it as much as I did when I first got it. And I know I hyped it up, but whatever. The Golden Child. Name an artist you feel can do no wrong. I don't think there is one. I mean, everybody has issues. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to answer questions like that because we don't really know everybody's backstory and shit. So I don't have an answer for that one. Overstayed welcome. Name a band you wish would have quit when they were ahead. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this answer, but I think Iron Maiden. They should have quit back Brave New World-ish era. I mean, maybe even Fear of the Dark. They just, to me, they haven't put out anything really great. I know a lot of people love their last two albums. I don't think they're as great as everybody thinks they are. The last couple of albums, probably because I'm more into the 80s and early 90s-ish Iron Maiden, where they're a little bit faster. Their newer stuff is a little too mid-paced for me, and Bruce to me just sounds worn out and tired. Same with the music; it just sounds worn out and tired to me, and I think they should have quit years and years ago. So, my opinion. Don't fucking attack me in the comments. I mean, you can, whatever, but that's my opinion. Show a band release you bought in 2023 as a direct result of watching someone's YouTube channel. I didn't buy any because of somebody's YouTube channel, I don't think. I couldn't think of any anyway. 15. Show an otherwise good album that ends up suffering from being too long. I'm going to get flack for this probably too, but 72 Seasons. I listened to it again on vinyl. I sat here and I actually listened, read with the lyrics, listened to everything. It's a good album. Don't get me wrong. I still don't think it's a great album, but it's a good album. Lars's drum fills are just, they've been shit the last two albums in my opinion as well. But anyway, it's too long of an album. They could have trimmed off, a minute or so from a bunch of these songs. Just because people know you for making long songs doesn't mean every song has to be a long, drawn-out affair. Especially when there's fucking, how many fucking songs are on here? 3, 6, 9, 12 songs. Whereas back in the day, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, I think even Injustice for All, 8 songs. They're long, but there are only 8 songs on there. And now there's 12, and every song's, fucking 6 to 7 minutes long. I guess that's not right, not 6 to 7 minutes long. 72 Seasons is 7 minutes 39 seconds. I shouldn't have taken that out. You got 7:39, 6:12, 5:31, 6:36, 7:03. The shortest song is Lux Eterna, which is 3:22. And then 5:49, 6:45, 6:36, 4:34, 5:34, and then 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Cut these down to 5 minutes apiece, and, it'd be more bearable. I feel exhausted after listening to this album because it's kind of just like over and over the same thing, which I know a lot of bands do. But if it was shorter, I probably would have liked it more. Yeah, so anyway. Show your favorite band t-shirt. I don't have a favorite band t-shirt. I'm wearing the Entombed Wolverine Blues. I don't really have a favorite band t-shirt that I love so much. So, they're just t-shirts supporting the band. So, share a band that has been around for at least 24 years that you think is still going strong, creatively relevant. That would be, this isn't their latest album, but this is Suffocation. They've been around since the 90s. and their sound has changed a little bit. They were more brutal when they first started, but as time went on, they're still brutal. Don't get me wrong. The albums are still fucking brutal and fast, but you can understand more of the vocals than you did originally. Back when the earlier stuff, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Like this album and the newer album, I can catch more words than I did before. And they're still putting out fucking good tunes. They're still... I still think they're a big name in the fucking death metal, brutal death metal fucking world. They're still going strong today, so I still think they're creatively relevant. They're just, yeah, they're still killing it. I could have said Overkill too. I think they're still pretty relevant, but share your favorite band mascot. It'd be Eddie from Iron Maiden. Every album from Iron Maiden has a great Eddie cover. I don't need to show you Eddie. If you know Iron Maiden, you know Eddie. 19, grab bag. Share a random pull from your collection. Let's see if I get a metal one. If I don't, I'll pick a different one. What is this? Seax. This is To the Grave. This is an album sent to me by Aaron with Alamare with a few others. War Beast, Armageddon, I think it was called, and Broken Teeth. And I love this cover. The album's great too. It's like black and speed metal, black and thrash, and I love this cover. I said before a couple times, I love black and white artwork like this on covers, because if you look closely, there is a ton of detail in this, and this seriously reminds me of a comic book I used to read called Dead World. They always had it was black and white. They used to have covers. They had two different covers. They had a graphic cover and a non-graphic cover, and this would remind me. This would be like a graphic cover they'd have on Dead World. It was about zombies, but one of the zombies was smart and could talk, and they were from a different dimension, so they're taking over this earth. It was an interesting take on zombies, but yeah, this is great. First pull, that was awesome. Let's see, last one, right? Get out of here. Show an album from a metal band the others may not consider metal. It's a Creator album again. This is Endorama. This is their like industrial, almost grungy, alternative type era. I love this album. I think it's great. A lot of people don't really like this album because it's not the usual Creator sound, but I think it's a pretty good album. Golden Age is on here, which is great. Endorama, Shadowland, The Chosen Few, which is great. Everlasting Flame, Passage to Babylon, Future Ring. Is that Entity or Entry? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people don't really consider it metal per se. I mean, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but there are some people that don't really consider it like actual metal. I think it's metal. It's got some heavy parts, even though it does have really industrial sounding parts and like alternative kind of grunge sound in areas. But I still think this is fucking metal, so. And that is it. We are done with the Metal Tag 2024. It's long video, so sorry. I do my best. I will be back at some point again, actually next Sunday, because that's when I post videos. It's Sundays. I'm not sure what it'll be. I still have some records to show, new records, and I'm still waiting for a couple. That's why I haven't done that yet. But check out my birthday haul video from this past Friday. Got some good stuff in there that I bought. And yeah, until next time, rock on.